Hi everyone, if you don't know me, I'm Alia. I'm a ballet dancer at San Francisco Ballet School and I'm in my graduating year. And unfortunately, this video is a little bit more different from my other videos because I injured myself. I do have an injury at the moment and I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. So I have a stress fracture on my second metatarsal on my right foot. Has been hurting since early December, before Nutcracker has even started. And I'm guessing the reason why I have a stress fracture right now is because I have been wearing half a size smaller point shoes before my injury, because the half a size up was either too big or the half a size down was too small, so there was no in between. I unfortunately did keep wearing the half a size smaller point shoes, and I'm guessing the pressure and dancing on it repeatedly, especially Nutcracker season, really stressed the bone on my metatarsal and caused for it to stress fracture. I was aware of it, but I've never really thought it would be a stress fracture. We actually have a physical therapist at school, so I've been seeing her a couple times a week, and we've been monitoring it. Actually, we have this thing called, it's a tuning fork, and it's like when you hit it, it vibrates and you put the metal on your bone, and if it hurts, it's supposed to be a stress fracture. We did all of those tests, and it was all negative. So we all thought it was okay to be dancing on it, and it's probably just overused, or we also thought it was a nerve issue. I kept dancing on it, and it didn't get any better, and I just kept ignoring it because I didn't want to miss any of my classes and be behind and miss all of these performing opportunities, especially during Nutcracker season. I did miss 2 or 3 shows because the pain progressively was not getting any better and it was only getting worse. I was putting fake arches on my foot to protect it during the shows, because whenever we would kneel down on one knee, the top of my foot was hurting so bad, and I just wanted to get through the shows so bad because it's such a big opportunity to be dancing with the company on the War Memorial Opera House. So I did unfortunately miss 3 of my shows because I could not continue and the pain was getting unbearable. After that, we went to the doctors to get an x-ray, and they said that there was nothing on the x-ray because, if you know, stress fractures don't show up on x-rays. It only shows up on an MRI. And getting an MRI in the US is so difficult, and I don't know why. You need so many referrals to be able to go to one doctor and get the MRI. So a month passes after Nutcracker. I continue my classes. I'm getting through the pain. It's hurting so bad, but me and my physical therapist at school, we didn't think it was necessarily a stress fracture, so I continued dancing. I modified some stuff, I did not jump for a while because I knew it would make it worse. And I think we had a 1 week break somewhere in between, and I thought it would just get better during the break because I did not dance and do anything over the break. But when I came back to my classes, it was still the same, and the pain wasn't going, and I was still waiting for my MRI appointment to be scheduled. Finally, we got the MRI, and after the MRI, they called me 5 minutes later, and they said you have a stress fracture on your second metatarsal, and I was bawling my eyes out in the car. It was so devastating to hear that because I knew I would be off for weeks and that I would be missing my classes and my opportunities. But I was also glad that I knew what was happening on my foot because it's so hard to really pinpoint what's going on when you can't really tell what it is. It's either a stress fracture or it's like a nerve problem or something else. So it was good that I knew at least that it was a stress fracture, so then I could really take the weight off of it and not dance at all for it to get better. They gave me a boot and they told me I have to wear this boot for 6 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks. So I've been wearing this boot all around. It's like, a medical boot that you wear. And there's not really much you can do about stress fractures as well. It just needs some time and rest and good nutrition. Although I did get a bone stimulator, I heard that it really helps heal the bone faster and more. It's garbage day today, so they're picking up the trash. Loud noises outside. What was I saying? But yeah, I got the bone stimulator and it's supposed to signal some waves that really help heal the bone faster and quicker. So I've been doing that for 3 weeks now. I use it like 3 hours daily, and I really hope it will help because I really need to be back dancing as soon as possible. I'm actually filming this video quite late. It's already been 5.5 weeks since I found out about my stress fracture. I didn't want to be completely off of school, so I go to school to watch my classes and my friends, so I don't really feel too left out. I also use the gym every day. It's so important to keep up with your exercises because I can't let go of my body completely, otherwise it's going to be so hard to get back to ballet. So I've been doing my exercises consistently every day. I have like a routine that I made myself. We have our end of year performances, Spring Festival, on May 17th or something, so I'm hoping that I can be in it. So I'm working towards that. But it's also really important to not push stress fractures too early because they can reoccur or never fully heal and it can happen again. So I'm trying to be careful about that and really listen to my body and what my body is telling me to do. So I don't want to rush things, but I also don't want to miss out. And with stress fractures, it's really important to get good nutrition, good sleep, and good amount of rest for it to heal. Also, sleep is a big factor for these. So I've been really on top of my game these past 6 weeks. So I'm hoping that it's going to get better really soon. I also have a knee scooter that I scoot around with, so I don't put much weight on my foot. So yeah, that's been fun, but I am so done with my boot and my scooter because it's so hard to put on the boot, take off the boot like every time I go out to the streets, and when I come back home I have to like wipe the bottom of the shoe, which is so much work. I miss putting on cute outfits because the boot looks so ugly. It's very common in dancers to have stress fractures on the second metatarsal. It's the most common area actually because there's a lot of pressure going into the toes and the foot when we're on point, and especially if you're wearing smaller size point shoes, it has a really big impact for it. Really important to pick the right shape and the shank and the brand. It's so important to find the right shoe for you, and not everybody has the same shape of foot, so it's important to find what's right for you. And that's my lesson out of this injury, because it does play a big factor on your foot health. And I only looked at aesthetics and how it looked on my foot, completely did not think about the health side of it, and this is the consequence that I'm dealing with right now. So also during this healing process, it's so easy to get in our heads, overthink, and be sad. So I've been really prioritizing my self-care and really do things that I enjoy doing. It's usually ballet occupying most of my time, so I've been reading a lot lately. I feel like I've never had the time to actually read, So I feel like now I have a little bit of more time to read and do some self-care rituals. Now I have more time to do my xoxo. There's not much that I can do really because I can't really walk far distances, so I've been trying to keep myself busy somehow. If you're dealing with any kinds of injury right now, I just want you to be patient with yourself, be gentle, and really listen to your body, because it's important to not rush things and make them even worse. One more thing, I think it's really important to catch the injuries, even if it's like a little something that has been bothering you for a little while. I think it's better to be sure than sorry. Thank you guys so much for being here. Honestly, it means so much to me, and I will talk to you guys soon.